National Gas has got some fantastic challenges in front of it. We are the primary energy supplier for the UK, and that means that we need skilled people of all backgrounds to come and help deliver our capital plan over the next 6 years. That means we need skilled engineers, we need skilled designers, we need people who've got mechanical backgrounds, civil backgrounds, electrical backgrounds, all to make sure that we can supply gas that then supplies power, industry, and homes with the energy that they need.
Hello, I'm Jack Beardsley. I'm a design engineer at National Gas. I work in the decommissioning team, so I'm responsible for the design and delivery of gas construction projects that look at removing redundant assets off of our gas network. After leaving school, I'd always had a keen interest for engineering, always had a keen interest for design. I can remember as young as possibly 10, 11 years old. I came from start all the way through the apprenticeship structure, sort of learning and working as I was going. The thing that I like about it really is that it is a difficult job and it does require you to do a lot of thinking. Yeah, so the Huntingdon Compressor A. So that's a very complex project where we're involved in the entire removal of a compressor unit that's actually being relocated. There's been a lot of sort of thinking involved in that project, a lot more upfront engineering than would typically be involved. That's what brings variety into the job. That's what makes it more exciting, it makes it more engaging, and every day's a learning day.
Well, I'm Julia Brown. I'm an engineer by trade. Started out as an aeronautical engineer, graduated working in gas turbines. I've worked through OEMs. I've worked all over the world. I'm the senior project manager on St Fergus MCPD project. We're going to be building 3 new gas turbines on an operational terminal, which is really exciting because I love gas turbines. The reason I do what I do is because of Frank Whittle, who designed the gas turbine, and because of RJ Mitchell, who designed the Spitfire. So, it's making sure you've got all the different right people that you need to actually get that lump of metal turning and burning. Because I think it's great fun. I love it. So I think it's interesting, it's varied, you never get bored, and it uses all different parts of your brain.
Yeah, my name's Zach Martin. I'm a design manager. I currently work within gas construction within our sites function. My main remit is looking after the Rio T3 work portfolio. So I'm doing a lot of the upfront development work with the various different asset health themes, basically making us hit the ground running when Rio 3 comes around in 2026. I've been with the business about 2.5 years now. Previous to that, I was a design engineer working for various different design consultancies. I started off my career in the engineering sector via an apprenticeship. There's a lot of work to do, but it's exciting because we're working towards a net zero future, and this is all part of that. Not only that, we're working with very old assets that need replacing, and our team in the asset health function plays a big part in that, making sure that all the equipment that transports gas around the UK is fit for purpose and creates that reliability in our NTS network. Going into gas right now is quite exciting because you've got hydrogen on the horizon. So you can learn all the intricacies of the methane network, and you'll be part of that transition into hydrogen. And
my name's Vivian Huang. My job title is Senior Design Coordinator, and I work in the construction department in National Gas. Support the design and development of projects, construction projects across National Gas. And as part of that role, I get to interface with multiple subject matter experts across the business, as well as external parties, contractors, as well as specialists and manufacturers. So the job is really, really varied. And I see myself as the kind of center point of that, coordinating between various parties and making sure that we deliver projects safely, to a design that is acceptable for national gas. And there's so many different constituent parts to it. It's definitely a very varied job. I have an engineering background, so I studied engineering at university. I then went on to work in the energy sector, but in nuclear power. And then after quite a few years there, I made a decision to join National Gas. Job satisfaction and why I get up in the morning. I do enjoy the variety that the role comes with. Kind of enjoy the challenging nature of it as well. And every day I learn something new. I'm currently working on the MCPD portfolio, and the site that I am currently focused on is Peterborough. But at Peterborough, it's extending the site with one new compressor unit, which will complement the two that were installed under ERP3. When I was a lot younger, I kind of really found the built environment quite fascinating. So buildings and mega structures, and I think there was a TV show called Mega Structures actually, and all of that stuff really fascinated me. So I ended up doing a degree in civil engineering. I think there's if I look across all of my colleagues, we all come from very different places. Some people have come from a design background, some people have done more of a kind of supervision, kind of getting their hands dirty and building things, and some people have come from really left field career paths into it. So I would say that it doesn't really matter how you arrive in the position. People come from all sorts of different backgrounds and bring a wealth of experience with that. And I think that diversity is really important. What's quite unique about this job is that we're working on a live network. So unlike other construction projects that would be maybe greenfield or not needing to coordinate with a live operating network, we have a duty to the public to provide the gas where it's needed, whether that's to generate electricity or whether that's to heat homes.
I'm Beth Mather, project manager in the AGI upgrades team, which is part of construction in the sites department. My main role at the moment is to plan our remainder T2 delivery for pressure and flow control projects. I've been in the role for coming up 3 years, so I've been mostly in design and delivered one small domestic PRS skid in that time. This year we've got 2 big projects. I've got 2 on my calendar. One is replacing a flow control valve up in the northeast, and the other is down in South Wales replacing a twin stream 18-inch PRS skid. I don't think anybody leaves school and thinks, I want to be a project manager. It doesn't happen, does it? You sort of find yourself in a role and you think, actually, I'm quite good at this. So I went to uni and I did chemical engineering, got a master's in that, and then was lucky enough to secure a place at Green LNG with National Grid on a summer internship, and then was invited back for the graduate scheme a year later. So that was in 2014, and that's crazy. That's 10 and a bit years ago now. But I've made my way through different roles in the business. So done the graduate scheme for a year and a half, done some time in metering. I left the business for 9 months to go work for Siemens to do some biomethane project work, and then came back as a supervisor in what was PMC, and then came over to projects I started out surveying assets on site and just gradually moved over into design and then project management. The gas industry as a whole, definitely, yeah. I think there's so much you can go at with any degree, really. There's a lot of different skills you can get from the gas industry, which are going to be transferable over into either hydrogen or oil industry or utilities, water, electricity. It's the same core skill set.